What's up everyone and welcome back to another step-by-step tutorial. In my previous video I covered how to create trackmate transition with Pokemon theme, and today we will continue and we will create intermission or just chatting screen. You can use it for anything you want. I will go with pixel art style, so it will get that old Pokemon games vibe. As last time I'm going to work in Photoshop, but if you need free software you can use Photopea, which is something like Photoshop Online, so your navigation with commands will be easier. So let's roll intro and jump into the Photoshop. Before we start, I want to give you some instructions. As I said, I would like to go with the pixel art style, so to make it easier, I'm going to create an overlay on really small canvas. It will be 240 by 135 pixel, which is actually 1/8 of the full HD. But at the end we will export it in full HD, so it will create that nice pixel art effect without making it blurry. Let's go! Okay, as you can see it's really small. So I'm going to zoom holding Alt. Now I'm going to select rectangle. For a fill I will go with white. You can select over here white. And for the stroke, I'm going with a little bit like orangish, yellowish, orangish. Something like that. Okay. Stroke should be 1 pixel. That's working best for me. Okay, now I'm going to click. I'm going to set it on 920 by 1080. Or we can go like... Okay, we can go like 240 by 135. Okay, so this is our layout. It's when I'm going to press V, now these 3 dots, and for the canvas I can align it to the center and to the center, and you see it's the same size. Now what I want to do is to grab it, hold shift, and no, actually not holding shift. I want to hold it and scale it down, place it somewhere like this. So this will be our webcam. So let's make it like this big. Okay. Let's name this layer webcam. Okay, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to hold Alt and I see those 2 cursors and drag it to the left. Hold this one and make a smaller one. I'm going to zoom in a little bit. I can move this a little bit to the left. This one, I'm using arrows to the right, and let's make it bigger. Okay. This one is going to be display. Okay, once again I'm going to hold Alt and I see 2 cursors dragging down. I can hold Shift as well, so I'm going to drag it straight down. Cool. Now I'm going to hold Shift and drag it down from the center. This will be chat box. Cool, we have our main screens ready. Now I'm going to select rectangle tool once again. I'm going with the black stroke, and for the fill I will pick something like this. We'll adjust that later maybe. Okay. Cool, now I'm going to drag it like this and align it to the edges. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to move this rectangle down. Okay, everything seems to fit. So now I'm going to double click a rectangle, select satin. Oh, it's almost perfect. It's almost perfect. So as you can see, I have blend mode normal, a little bit lighter gray, opacity 100%, angle 90, distance 8, size 7 pixels. Okay, I'm going to actually keep it. Just click on this layer, click on the fill, and let's make it a little bit darker actually. Cool. Something like that. Okay, I like it. Now I'm going to create a new layer. Select a gradient. Okay, I have different gradient here, so I'm going to click on this square over here and select something like turquoise. Maybe a little lighter, or okay, something like this. So 0, 255 and 210, or you can copy this code OOFFD2. Okay, now for this color on this side, I'm actually going with really light green, but I don't like this green. Let's make it a little bit more bluish. Something like this. So you can use the code 2FFF74. And now I'm going to add one more point. And I'm going to make this one like dark green. Cool. OF9BOO. If you want to use different colors, it's completely okay. So now I'm going to drag these handles close to this. This one, or is the second one? And this one. And now this checkbox will go a little bit here. Okay. So move it really close to this. I'm going actually location 33, so you can add it manually. Click right here, hold shift and drag it on this black color. It's actually pretty cool. I'm going to move this layer down completely. Now we have our background. So before we start adding anything else, what I want to do is actually select a webcam and change fill to 1%, and same with the display for 1%. And for the chat box, I will go with 30. It's going to stand out a little bit. And for the webcam and display, I'm going with 1%, so it won't affect our overlay. At the end, we are going to get rid of these things over here. So it will help us create a better effect. And actually, I'm going to create those effects now. So double click webcam. So I would like to go with inner glow and outer glow. Okay, outer glow is pretty much fine. I want it to be dark, black. So mode will be normal, opacity 100%, the noise 0, technique precise, spread 100, size 1 pixel, range 100. Okay, and for the inner glow, I would like to actually go with dark gray. Okay, same. Normal, opacity 100, precise. On the edge, we want to have it on the edge. Choke 100, size actually 2 pixels, range 100. Okay, click OK. And one more thing to change, go to the properties. And actually I'm going to make these curves for like 3 pixels. So same will go for display. Curved edges at 3 pixels. It's changing all of them, even though I'm changing only one because I have it linked. If it's not working for all of them, just link them before and it will work. Okay, double click once again and select outer glow, inner glow. It's going to make it automatically from previous settings. And same once again for a chat box. Oh, not here, here. 3 pixels. Double click. Inner glow, outer glow. Bam, done. Okay, I'm going to close this just to have more space. Now, what I want to do is select a rectangle tool. Now let's skip stroke 1. I'm going to try 5 pixels, these curved edges, but we are going to change it at the end. And for the color, I will go with something not so strong red, something like this, FF5C5C. Okay, hit OK. I'm going to zoom here and drag and create banner. Okay, so it's a little bit wide, so I'm going to actually hold shift and drag it down a little bit more, so something like this. I think still it's a little bit wide, but I'm going to try it like hold Alt and duplicate it, and also hold Shift as well. Now I'm going to select both. So one is selected, holding Shift and select second one. Now press Alt and drag it down. Also hold Shift, so you will go straight down. It might be a little bit too big. I'm going to unlink this and maybe make it, instead of 10, let's make it 8. Okay, so select all of them. No. You have to select it one by one. And maybe a little bit wider as well. So I will go with 80. Oh, that's going to be too much, so 78, okay. So this one, same. 78 over here as well, and over here as well. But what we want to do actually is to select these two and align them a little bit. And also select these two and move it a little bit down. Okay, cool. So this will be our widgets: last follower, last subscriber, last donation, and last bits, or top, it's up to you. So follower we will keep red. For the subscriber, I will go to properties and select something orangish. No, it's actually too bright, too dark. This one will be donation, so select green. I'm going with the darker once again. And for the bits, I will go with blue. What kind of blue? Something like this, maybe a little bit darker. Okay, so let's rename them so we will know what we are working with. So follow, sub, dono, and bits. And let's add some effects as well. For this one, I would like to go with inner glow, but actually not dark, but white. Now it seems a little bit small. Okay, we are going to change that. White, and actually I want to gradient overlay as well. Select this one. It's usually in the basics. It's not, but you can select always the middle one. So from color to transparent, double click it and change this color to black. Okay. It's actually looking pretty good. So opacity 60%, linear 90 degrees, scale 100, and method perceptual. Okay, cool. Why did I turn off the inner glow? Okay. And we're just going to do the same thing here. So check inner glow, check gradient overlay. Bam, done. Select the dono, double click on the layer, gradient, inner glow, bam. And for the bits, once again, double click the layer, gradient, and inner glow. Okay, one last thing. Now it seems a little bit too small. So I'm going to change it. Wait, what we had? It was 10, it was too big, right? So 9. Okay, I will go with 10 actually. I will go everywhere with 10, so it will be just enough space for the name, and it will be readable. Oh, whoa. I was kind of too much. Too much. Okay, I'm going to use arrows to just align them a little bit better. Ooh, we are almost done. So one more thing I want to add here is Pokeball here. So be clear, it's Pokemon. So I'm going to like zoom extremely. Select a white color over here. Select a pencil tool and create a new layer. I'm going to make it a little bit bigger. I want to use this size of the Pokeball. I'm going to just move these layers a little bit. So we will have enough space everywhere. Okay, never mind. Select the layer again. Now switch these colors to black. Select pencil tool again. Scale it down to actually 1 pixel. And I'm going to just create stroke manually. And now for the design of the Pokeball. So I will go like here up a little bit. Make the center of the Pokeball. And now part which is opening actually. Now select the red and just fill this one over here. Okay, I'm going to actually rename this Pokeball. Okay, so I'm actually going to select V, hold shift. I'm going to keep it actually over here. One last thing that what we want to do is actually unlock the background layer and delete it. Now I'm going to select webcam and duplicate layer, webcam copy. Oh, it's OK display as well, and duplicate layer. Now I'm going to click Control and click display copy, but you have to click on this image and hold shift and click webcam copy. So as you can see, it will be selected. Now I'm going to click this layer 1, which is gradient, but we didn't name it, and create a mask over here. Okay, as you can see, it deleted everything else. So I'm going to press Ctrl I and it's going to switch. Turn off webcam copy and display copy. And we have to do one more thing. So it will stay rasterized, everything. So let's start over here, webcam, right click. We have to first convert to smart object, display, convert to smart object, chat box, convert to smart object, follow, convert to smart object. Basically everything, every panel. We don't have to do that to Pokeball. And once again, right click and now rasterize layer. So webcam, rasterize display, rasterize chat box and all the panels. And now we should be pretty much done. So select file, export and export as. And now what you want to do is actually scale it 800 times or to 800%. As you can see, 920 by 1080. But everything is so blurry. So now select resample and select nearest neighbor. And as you can see, when I'm going to zoom in a little bit more, we kept this pixel art style. Okay, export, and we have it ready for importing in OBS. So all you have to do is now to import it to OBS, place your webcam and display behind this, and that's it. Well done. You finished your intermission screen for your stream. I hope this video helped you at least a little. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe the channel and like this video. It gives me motivation to create more videos like this for you. And I will see you in another video with another design for your stream. Bye!